Hi guys, how
Hey.
are you?
Hi, Rachel. I'm very well. How are you?
Doing great. So to start, I've been saying this to everyone because I think it's very funny that you guys got to live out the how often do you think of the Roman Empire meme in real time because you were
Yeah.
literally in the Roman Empire. For you guys as actors, how was it like stepping onto a set that recreates the Roman Empire and the gladiators so vividly and like really, how did that help you guys get into character?
You
Yeah.
can't really explain how immersive the experience is, hopefully for you guys as viewers, but as an actor, it is walking into a set created by Roland. It's fully you are there, you are in it. There is everything you see is ancient Rome in an incredible immersive way. There's no way you can't be thinking about the Roman Empire.
Completely. And also, you'd be in those moments and then you'd be on set at the Circus Maximus and it's been built. There's obviously a lot of other things that are added technologically that really immerse the audience, but we're out there on a real build. That size, that scale is hitting you. And then you drive back to where you're staying in Rome and you drive past Circus Maximus and you go, oh man, yeah, that's that thing. Okay. So even when we left work, we were immersed in it, and at work we were immersed in it. So I feel like if people wonder how often people think about it, I feel like I did my entire life's quota in about 4 months.
I'm good. I don't need to think about it anymore.
That's it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
I like that you mentioned CGI. So you're telling me that lion didn't really fight somebody?
Oh
Like
no,
there's
no, that was real. No, that was real. That was the only thing that was.
yeah, actually everything CGI except for that lion.
Yeah. We're not even there.
But I like that this show, often when we get stories of like ancient Rome or gladiators in general, things can be over the top because it's kind of the world in which they live in. But you guys brought a really human aspect to that kind of, I don't want to call it a genre, but it is like that kind of storytelling. For you guys, what helped you guys kind of ground your characters and make them as real as possible so we didn't end up seeing that over the top aspect that typically comes with that kind of story?
For me, I think that is what you're talking about, that angle, understanding the animal that human is in that moment of
Mhm.
time. That for me is the thrill of doing the job I do. That's what gives me a kick far more than wearing the armor or whatever it may be. That's it. That's what I'm drawn to, and so that was always the angle I was looking for. And I have to say, Titus wasn't initially the easiest character to crack in terms of finding his contradictions, but I knew they'd be there. And when I did find them, I found them to be grossly kind of suppressed, and therefore I needed whoever was going to play his father to be pretty able to bring a hell of a lot of complexity and depth to their performance. Otherwise, I can't do that because he's cast in his father's image, and then they cast the best actor of all time. So that was that. I kind of just built it on that. In truth, like
Like, my job, easy.
I'll just copy what Anthony does, and it won't be anywhere near enough. I won't be anywhere near as good, but I'll just do something like that. That'll work. Yeah.
But yeah, Jojo, how did like grounding kind of help you make this not something much more dramatic than it could have been when you do have a dramatic backdrop?
I mean, I think playing, when you're playing a historical character, you've got to remember that they were real people. This is a
Mm.
real guy, and although, and he's a very well documented man, Domitian. If you look through the history books, it's chock full of truly mental stuff that this guy was up to,
Mm.
and take little tidbits of that, be it fact or fiction, and you build it into or on top of a real person. In my opinion, this is, I don't know, how I created Domitian, and then on top of that, you've got this amazing script, which is really deep and full, and Domitian is an incredibly complex um character, which made him really interesting and a very juicy person to sort of dive into and explore and think. I think if you think, okay, this is someone doing something absolutely crazy now, I'm going to go and do that crazy thing, then it's not going to be believable. I think you need to spend time to think, how did this person get from being a kid growing up in ancient Rome to be the sort of person who will lock himself in his bed chambers for weeks trying to catch insects with a pen?
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. But thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait for everyone to get to see those about to die.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.